Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Real South Africa. We are very excited today because we do have another testimony of a traveler who came all the way from Florida just to see what South Africa was all about. You know, I think they learned a lot and they dismissed a lot of the biases they may have had or the stories that they thought they were going to see when they got here. So let's just sit back and enjoy the prices. They were very forthcoming, and they also brought their children with them as well, and they got an opportunity to speak on camera. So take a moment and check out the prices. We really appreciate everything that they said. And again, this is The Real South Africa. Hello, everyone. This is Mark Blanton from The Real South Africa, and I just want you guys to know that we have wonderful trips specifically designed for us to come to South Africa and enjoy all of this. We're the only company in South Africa and probably in the world that's marketing directly to the African American community and the diaspora. So we would love for you guys to go to our website, The Real South Africa. We would love for you to go to our YouTube channel to get more information. Just go to YouTube, put in The Real South Africa, and you will see some of our videos. But we would love to have you here, and the South Africans would love to have you here as well. So go ahead and book your trips today and visit The Real South Africa. All right, everybody. My name is Mark Edward Blanton, as you guys know, from The Real South Africa, and I have a couple here. They say they're from Florida, but I think they act like they from South Africa. Oh my Lord. Guys, it's going to be a candid interview. We're just going to be talking and whatnot, so try to follow with us and whatnot, just talking about, you know, their time here and so forth. And the kids, they might actually join us, they may not, we don't know, because they're kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so
okay.
Pop in, pop out.
Okay. Well, we have Charlene. We have Julian.
Yeah.
My family, let them introduce themselves. They got their own special introduction. Go ahead.
I'm Julian from Florida.
Okay.
And I'm Charlene from Florida.
Okay. So, tell them straight up. So, I mean, you was here.
Mm-hmm.
Something made you come here.
Yes.
Tell them.
Well, I mean, of course, the videos. I have been looking at Ghana at first.
Okay.
And was trying to get my family members involved in, you know, let's go invest in Ghana and let's see what we can do. And I got, you know, crickets.
But you was African-centric.
Africa, you know, I was looking, you know, yes, at Africa.
Okay.
So Ghana was one of the places that I was looking. Rwanda was another place.
Okay.
And South Africa, your videos popped up somehow in the feed. So I was like, oh, well, let me check out South Africa, see what that's about.
Okay.
And, you know, I looked at a lot of those videos. So I was back and forth between Rwanda and South Africa, South Africa. And then, you know, I got to the point where, okay, Rwanda. But then these videos, I kept being pulled to the South Africa. And I just, you know, I really liked what I saw. It just looked more advanced.
Okay.
So, you know, the more I started watching the videos, the more I liked what I saw.
Okay.
So, yeah, and then the homes, you know, when you did the tours of the homes, that just really, that was what, you know, what hooked me. So,
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And obviously we can't tour them all.
Right.
You know, we just show you some. So even what people have seen, they ain't even seen a little bit.
No, yeah.
So obviously you've been riding around and saw a few
looking at them,
and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Julian, why do you think people sleep on South Africa? Tell the truth, Julian from Florida.
I think about what they hear in the past, because at first I'm like, South Africa, because back in the day they had a song, you know, the apartheid, and it was like,
we remember that.
I ain't gonna play Sun City and all that. Back in the day, I'm like, I don't know about South Africa. And then she showed me your videos, and then it was a girl on TikTok. A young girl named, I think her name was like Your Girl Yoli, and she did a little TikTok, was like, and she's from South Africa, and she was like, my American brothers and sisters, come on, we welcome you.
Yeah.
And that touched me. And then I sent it to her.
Okay.
And at the same time, she was watching your videos too.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, we can do this then. We can do this.
Okay.
It is nice.
Yes,
It is. Oh my God, it's nice. And you know what? The people. I can't say enough about the people.
Very friendly.
Yeah.
Very,
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's funny to hear them say you have an accent. Like, I don't hear an accent.
No.
You have an accent, but they hear an accent.
They are so.
yeah.
You can't say how nice they are.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anyone yell. Raise their voice.
No,
No.
you might hear me.
Yeah.
Every once in a while. Every once in a while, but
Yeah, we had there was one restaurant we were at. The guy was expressing, you know, his dissatisfaction, but it was very respectful in the way he did it. And the employees, you know, they were very respectful in, you know, making sure he got what he wanted. But that's the most we've seen here. That's the most.
And the first time I heard a police car with the sirens on the street was an hour ago when we was coming here.
and they probably had to get somewhere.
Yes.
But normally if they have to get somewhere, they'll turn the lights on, but they don't turn on the turn on the siren.
Yeah.
And everybody, you know, just get out the way.
Right.
And whatnot.
Yeah.
So so it's not like Florida.
No, this is a whole different world.
Different. It really is.
It's
it's just like you said, a whole different world.
People think it's a whole different world in a bad way because we tell people we're going to South Africa. Be safe.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Yeah.
Like, safe.
Yeah.
You gotta
You're
be safe over there.
Johannesburg? Ooh, be careful. No, it's nothing like they've told us. It's nothing like that. Nothing. I mean,
we have
you
more
just gotta
problems.
come see it.
We have more problems over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to come see it.
Yeah.
I
You
think-
got to come see it.
Well, I think word of mouth it goes a long way. You know,
Yeah.
you guys came here, eyes wide open. You know, maybe head on the swivel a little bit, and then over a short period of time that
Right.
you're in here, I'm sure you
Relax.
kind of
Yeah,
relax, and you
relax.
kind of say, you know what, this is cool.
Yeah.
And then you said the people were welcoming you.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, when they
Hey,
find
you
out we
say that.
oh, for real, it's like it's a different breed.
Yeah. It really
it is
oh
a
my
different
gosh.
breed. Oh,
It really is. It really.
it give you
is.
chills how nice they are.
Yeah.
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 But see,
It does.
see, most South Africans think that we treat each other like that in the U.S. as well, but in reality, we don't.
No.
No.
We don't. I mean, that's just
We could learn a lot.
Yeah. We really
Yeah.
could.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
learn a lot.
Yeah. It's like we have a chip on our shoulders, you know, but for a reason. We
Yeah,
have a chip on our
of course.
shoulders, you know. But here,
Yeah.
no.
But they've
It's
been
like-
through some things as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They've been through a lot.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, they still act African. I'm gonna
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm just decoding it for you. They act like Africans act towards Africans.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, and that's how they view you, and that's why you get the, you know, the cold chills. You know, when you're dealing with
Yeah,
people here,
right.
because you're dealing with other Africans, and
Right.
they view you the same way.
Right.
Not just as an American.
Right.
You know, you know what that feels like in the States, getting treated as a Black American. I mean. I'm Black American. I know what it's like, and I was law enforcement and all those things, and I
Yeah.
still felt some levels of
Yeah.
comfortability. But here, I really don't. And
Yeah.
it didn't take you guys long to.
No.
no.
to relax.
No.
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 Not at all.
No.
Not at all. Yeah. It's
So-
nice.
So now your son Chase, he came here. He wanted to come here.
Yeah. Chase wanted to be here in Africa on his birthday.
Yeah.
So, yeah. He turned 8.
But something
Last
there has to be a
week.
story
Yeah.
behind it, is there?
Well, he knows that, you know, Mommy's been talking about Africa,
Yeah.
you know, so, you know, he's been excited about coming, you know, coming to Africa, and then seeing the, you know, the videos and pictures of South Africa, you know, they were really excited about coming here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess to ask the hard question, do you think it's good for kids?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tell them.
It's so much stuff to do
Yeah,
for
it
kids
really
too.
is.
Yeah.
Like we went what it's called bounce.
Bounce,
Yeah.
bounce trampoline.
Oh, and we was because we're on summer break in the States, but they had the entire place by itself. Yeah, it was
And-
2 hours.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
employees just really just gave them all of the attention. You know, the one girl there was really good with them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
like
they
she
taught-
just
they
got
taught
in
them how
there.
to do
She
the
was
trampoline.
playing
Yeah,
with
oh,
them.
yeah, it
just
was-
took them through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Called them by their names like she knew them. You know,
Well, she does.
playing around
Yeah.
with them. Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
it was
okay.
nice.
Okay,
It was
so
nice.
so Chase enjoyed his 8th birthday here in
Yes.
South Africa.
Yes, he
Oh
did.
yes.
You know, it's kind of a bookend for us because you know we did a. I'm sure you guys may have seen it. We did a in Delhi. Hopefully he's watching. Roderick, in his American name. We did his 55th birthday here in South Africa.
Okay.
And you know he absolutely he fell in love with it. So I'm hoping that Chase, you know, as he gets older, his
Yes.
experience, he'd be like, yeah, you know, when I was 8, I was in South Africa. You know.
Yeah, I'm sure he will remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you guys got it done.
Yeah.
You got it done.
Yeah.
Oh, you remember? Because we'll be back.
Yeah, exactly. And it won't be long.
Yeah.
Like I said.
It's kind of hard to stay away because, and the reason why, because you get, you know, you needed this your whole life, and you really didn't know it.
You didn't know. Exactly.
didn't know.
You didn't know what you were needing and missing.
Yeah.
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 You listen to people across the water talk about
Yeah.
this place.
Yeah.
Listening to other people's
Yeah.
opinions and then listening to the lies, believing the lies, you know. Yeah. You have to come see it for yourself. That's all you can really say.
And they're it's straight up lies.
Yeah, it really is.
I hate to say it that way. You know?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say that people are just running around telling lies, but you never find out what's going on until
Right.
you get somebody
Right.
who's actually been here
Right.
and like you guys and see it. So right now they can't change your opinion
No.
on
no.
South Africa
no,
at this
no,
point.
No. No.
And so when I
No.
tell them, like when I call my god brother or dad, you got to be here. You got.
Yeah.
I can't explain it.
You
Yeah.
can't.
You just got to be here.
Yeah.
And I tell them we planning on coming back December.
It's gonna be summer.
Yeah.
The
Oh
Yeah.
jackets
yeah.
are gonna
See
be
what the
gone.
summer weather's
it's,
like,
it's,
yeah.
it's popping. It's popping.
Yeah. Yeah. It's. I mean, you go to the malls and you see Gucci stores and
Versace and
yeah.
oh my.
Really?
gosh.
Third world country, huh?
Yeah.
And they're selling. They have all of this in a third world
Yeah.
country. It doesn't match. It doesn't go together.
No,
It doesn't.
based on what, and I will say that some people come here, they have come here and they had their mentality
Right.
of what it is, and they have a hard time reconciling it in their head what they're seeing and
Yeah.
versus what they
Right.
know,
Exactly.
and they walk around like
yeah.
their days are like
Like
Yeah.
it's
This is
it ain't. It's not computing. It doesn't fit. It doesn't match what they've told us.
yeah.
This doesn't. What? Yeah. Yeah.
And then all the Range Rovers,
Yes.
Rovers and
Yeah.
Porsches,
Yeah.
and Maseratis and
Jaguars.
and
Yeah.
every second car is one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was on the highway looking. I'm like,
In a third world country.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
well,
Really? They're driving Maseratis in a third world country?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm like, well,
Okay,
there's a
okay.
Nissan, or the next car would be a Mercedes or a BMW.
Yeah.
And there it was.
Yeah.
It is, oh man.
So you
Yeah.
guys had a good time. For the
Oh
most
yeah.
part.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. For sure. For sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
And so I'm assuming it would come highly recommended on your list
Oh, for
Oh, yes.
sure. Yes.
and whatnot.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah,
I'll
we
tell
already
you.
have people inquiring.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I would say, because you guys live in a good space, you guys live near one of the best beaches in the country, Siesta Key.
Yeah.
That's what it's called, right? Siesta Key.
Yes,
Yeah, I
Sarasota,
went there
yes.
once, long in
Yeah.
early 2000s.
Yeah.
I went there, and I'm like, wow, this sand is nice. It's beautiful here.
Beautiful
And,
beaches.
and whatnot. And unfortunately, you haven't had the opportunity to go to the beaches in Durban.
Right.
Cape Town beaches, they're a little cold there. I would say there'll be somebody that will correct me on that. But the ones in Durban are nice, warm, Indian Ocean type situation. So you'll hopefully get opportunity to do that. But pretty much everything that you need, especially as a person of color from the U.S., is in Johannesburg.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
As you can see, and you haven't seen it all. You just
Right.
seen-
Exactly. Just a little
We
bit.
was
yeah.
there 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
We didn't even scratch the surface.
It's so much. It's so big. I mean, it's just so much to see and do and try to take it all in. You know, it's just and the malls. Oh my.
Oh my gosh.
And y'all only went to a couple malls.
And every mall we went to is bigger than,
The malls at home.
yeah.
Yeah.
The malls at home, we could put 3 of our malls in one of those
Yeah.
malls.
Yeah.
Yes. Because what it's called, the Mandela Square,
Yeah, Mandela Square here.
we got lost in that mall.
See that mall.
Ooh,
It's
that
not even
mall,
a big mall.
that mall is huge.
Yeah, it is.
we had
Outside.
we had to ask the police. You like, how we get to the guy?
Statue.
How we get to the Mandela statue outside?
Yeah.
He was like, you go down there and go. It was, and we still missed the turn. He had to come stop us.
Yeah.
So he watched for you.
Yes.
Make sure you
Yeah,
was
he was
Yes,
watching.
he did.
Make sure you was
watching.
sorted out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
but that's the mentality here in South Africa. I mean, I can go on and on about it. I live here, obviously. I had to make that decision, had to make a choice, and people say, well, how'd you do that? And I say, it's just a choice. But when you don't see this, you think the only choices is, okay, I can move to Atlanta, I can move to Charlotte, I can move to, all the population centers that we know about. And then when we get there, we still are in a bad place.
Right, exactly.
And whatnot. Versus here, it's lovely.
It really is.
It is.
It really is.
So then those that are, again, they're sitting at home, they're watching your video. Unfortunately, they're watching your video. Then they're listening to what you guys are saying. What would you tell them? Like, what would you say to them to say, hey, visit South Africa?
Yeah.
Forget about what you heard.
Yeah.
You got to see it for yourself. Just forget about what you heard.
Yeah.
And once you get off the plane, your eyes gonna be wide open.
Yeah. I mean, it really is. It's not what you've heard.
Correct.
It's just not.
And I've said this to her. I'm like, I said this a many times. I was like, they can say what they want to say about South Africa.
Yeah.
They gotta be here. You can say what you want to say.
Yeah.
What they saying is not true.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for somebody to say, go back to Africa.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going Thursday,
Right.
So we get a lot of messages, a lot of emails, and people, they always are thinking about, and I understand. Trust me, I understand when they talk about, well, what about apartheid? Tell me your interaction with apartheid since you've been here in South Africa.
None.
Well, but I was told.
Well, we went to the Mandela House.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but you kind of freely went around.
Yes.
It wasn't like you was on some resort somewhere.
No.
We kept y'all in.
We were not restricted.
No.
No. It's open. It's free.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And that's one of the things we want you guys to feel comfortable. We want you guys to have an experience like we had initially.
Right.
And I've said it before, but you guys need to have that experience.
Right.
A lot of us, we go on vacations to the DR or whatever, and we stay on the resort. And we actually never see the city. You just where you are. And the people come to work and they service whatever you need, and then you move on.
Yeah.
Right.
But at least here, you got an opportunity to just be out.
Yes.
Yep.
With nobody holding your hand.
Nope.
Nobody hold, no.
And even at nighttime, with the kids, we were out, we felt fine. We felt fine. So
I don't know.
Very comfortable.
I don't know what to say. But I will say, and every African nation is different, and I will also say that as Black people, especially in the U.S., we're not the majority in as far as Black people are concerned.
Right.
Because you guys have seen a lot of Black people here.
Oh yes.
Right. We're not the majority in the world. We don't run the whole Black culture from the United States. Am I right?
Right.
Okay. And y'all seen a lot of people that look like you guys.
In the United States?
No,
Here.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
And it's a mixture, from very light
to like
very
me.
dark, So it's a nice mixture.
Yeah.
It's a nice mixture of us here.
Yeah.
Oh,
and also
yes.
too, we have a lot of albino people. They say albino here, but it's albino in the States.
Okay.
We have them too.
Yeah.
And they caucus with us.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
And one more thing. The dress code. Oh my gosh.
What's the dress code? What do you mean?
I could sit in the mall and just watch the fashion show.
Oh yeah.
From head to toe, they got dresses.
Yes. Yeah. You don't see the sagging pants and I mean they are very well put together.
Yes.
Okay, so you noticed that.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Okay.
The guys,
Chase.
the girls,
come around here.
from young to older, Yeah.
Chase.
Very
Get over
nice.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, very nice.
Cool. All right, guys. If you guys probably noticed, a couple kids showed up. They're always playing. This is Chase. He turned 8 years old since he's been here in South Africa. He says he want to be on the YouTube channel. So, do you have anything you want to say to the people back in the United States about Africa? You 8 now. The whole United States is watching you right now.
How do you like South
I
Africa?
want to say something.
You can sit right here.
She's not actually in the camera.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. That's it. That's it. Go ahead. So, Chase, go ahead. It's on you.
What do you think of South Africa?
Go, Chelsea.
I like South Africa because all the houses
Okay.
and the one house, me and my sister kept claiming it. Once she saw the red room, she let me have the blue room.
Okay.
So that's what you like of the houses? Yeah.
And there's a basement in one house.
Yeah. Okay.
It's more than a basement.
Yeah.
You can live in there.
Yeah. Did you eat any good food since you was there? It was okay.
I had sushi.
You like the sushi? Oh, we're in Africa.
Mommy,
Sushi
you don't know
in
this.
Africa.
Mommy, you don't know this, but do you remember the shrimp?
Okay.
I kept biting half of it.
We don't eat seafood,
Yeah.
so
It was
he was
good.
enjoying the shrimp that was in his sushi.
Okay.
Okay,
It was good.
that's okay, no big deal.
I ate the tail.
Yeah, it was good.
It was crunchy.
Okay.
So what do you think about South
So what
Africa?
you got to say?
You gotta get in the camera.
It's better here than in America. It looks like it's more beautiful, and the food here is awesome.
Okay.
They have nice cars.
Yeah. You noticed, huh?
They even have Lamborghinis.
Yeah, they do. Is there
There's
any?
no lizards.
No lizards.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Dang
Yeah,
it,
the
where are
no
the
bugs.
lizards?
It's not. It's not.
Yeah. People just assume because it's Africa, then all the bad things in the
Yeah.
world are here.
Yeah.
The reality is,
My granddad said that they eat monkey brains.
Oh, jeez.
okay. We're gonna leave that in there. We're gonna leave it in there.
Well, they don't eat monkey brains.
And if
So.
they did, it would taste good. It would
Probably
it would be really
seasoned
good.
really well.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Yeah.
we went on 2 safaris. One was a lion safari, and I was so scared of the giraffes.
Really?
And the second one was a rhino safari.
Uh-huh.
Did you
We
like
went
that
there
one?
yesterday.
Yes, and we saw cheetahs, wild dogs, and lions eat.
Oh, so y'all saw the feeding of the,
Yeah,
of the
the
lions.
feeding, yeah.
What did you think, honestly?
It was really
It was
wild.
aggressive.
Yeah.
The dog one was crunching on the bones. It was satisfying.
The white lions are gorgeous. Oh my
Yeah.
The
god.
white lions were
Oh my
jealous
God.
that the other ones were eating because they had morning food.
Okay.
And we went deep down in like a cave.
Oh yeah, the
Okay.
cave.
The
Wonder
the
Cave, yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
My knees were hurting.
Yeah.
They said I don't know how long ago, but the other people were looking for gold down in the there were and there were 85 steps in the
Going down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that. I know those steps very
Yeah.
well.
You
So
tried.
I
Yeah.
know those steps.
Especially coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
coming up.
When you
To
50
work
plus,
out,
it
yeah.
gets
Yes,
to be a
I'm
bit
still
much.
sore.
and there was a cat next to me when I got up. I got scared because it was like gray and white. It was a wild cat because
It wasn't long.
the guy. Yes, it was because he let him in the woods.
So, because we do have some people that they like, oh, I'm not really interested in safari. I'm not interested in safari, and I get it because you don't,
Yes.
you've never been to one, but you guys have been to one. Do you
Yes.
think it should be? Everyone should go to a
For sure. Because like Miss Thing here woke up. She
didn't
probably
wanna
didn't want to
go.
get out. Yeah,
Yeah.
she goes, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
And then we got there, and she's like, all like,
It's all
yeah,
that.
Yes, it is. It's really that one that we went on
Yeah.
was really nice.
What, yesterday?
Really nice. Yeah, the one it's the rhino.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah. Yeah, so I definitely, yeah.
Well, I like both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we come back in December, I want to do that one again.
But I will put it to you like this, and the South Africans will tell you,
Yeah.
they're always going to be different. They're never going. If you go out there to today,
Yeah.
it'll be a different
Something-
scenario.
yeah.
You'll see different stuff, but the animals do move around. They're in their environment.
Right, exactly.
You're going to them, kind of
Yes.
looking at them.
Yes.
And then if you go to a different, safaris, they're just different. So
Yeah.
I've been on many, a lot.
Yeah.
And I try to go a lot because even if I've been to one before, I will go again.
Right.
Simply because it's
Yeah,
you know,
it's just really nice. It is. And
It's
then
nice.
to be surrounded by the mountains is just
Oh,
gorgeous.
the views.
Oh my God, the views.
Yeah.
Just breathtaking. Oh my God.
This is South Africa.
Oh my gosh.
They
I
told
mean,
you
it's
don't
like
come here.
mountains. Just wherever you go, you see the mountains. It's just off in the distance. It's like just gorgeous. Oh. It's just really nice.
Yeah.
It's just really nice.
You guys, she's having a whole mood right
Yeah,
now,
it's
as we
just-
say here in South Africa.
It's just nice.
It is.
You just have to come
You got-
see it
Yeah.
for yourself. We can talk about it all day
And it's not
long.
doing it. It's not doing it injustice
No.
of us talking about it.
Yeah, but it's a start. It gives
Yeah.
somebody that they
Well-
see somebody like us,
Right.
Americans that
Right,
are here,
right.
and then of course they see this video. Hopefully they read the comments, and then
Yeah.
they see South Africans being like, "Yeah, we've been trying to tell you that the whole time."
Right, exactly.
But you're too busy looking at Western media, and those people in Western media are here.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'm
And
here
so-
all the time. They come here, and do all this stuff. They
Yeah.
go to the golf courses, they enjoy the beaches,
Yeah.
and then they tell you to go back to work
Yeah.
because you need to keep your
Right.
credit score up. or
Right.
whatever-
Right. Exactly.
Whatever
Yeah.
that means.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can't. It's impossible. But at least we can start the conversation, and then
Right.
I'm sure everybody is grateful that you guys, are telling your story
Yeah.
about South Africa, and of course, obviously, the journey never ends. You got the little ones here. They know now. They know early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll wake up one day. I'll be like, "Oh, you my neighbor, huh?
Exactly.
My neighbor."
Exactly.
Okay. Julian, is there anything else that you want to add to you guys' experience since you've been here? Besides, how well we set it up for you guys.
It was just great. I think I said it. I can't get over the people.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
I can't get over the people. It's like
They're nice.
really nice. It's like when we went to, it hit me when we went to Signature, that restaurant.
Oh
And-
my gosh.
yes.
Oh,
And I honestly,
Signature.
I had
The
chills and
environment.
I was teary eyed.
Yeah,
It just something hit me. I'm like, wow, look at this.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it was
God.
just
Yes.
really nice.
Yeah. He says,
It was really nice.
yes.
Yeah, people have moments throughout their tour here.
Yes. I guess that was my moment.
Yeah, people have
Yeah.
moments. People have multiple moments.
Yeah.
These are grown men,
Yes.
and they're like, they just stop,
Right.
and they just realize something, and it's coming to them. Us that's on this continent for a long time, especially us, I'm gonna say us Africans. We know that's your ancestors.
Right.
Yes.
We know what it is. We know
Yeah.
exactly what it is, and then your DNA is obviously back, and it's realigning
Yeah,
itself.
right.
It's been out of whack for a bit,
Right,
but now
right.
it's good. So, okay.
Yeah.
And so, would you say that the Real South Africa made your tour halfway decent?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. It was
Really,
nice to
yeah.
have everything laid out.
Yeah.
And then our
Thank you.
driver to come in,
Yeah.
pick us up when we needed to go where we needed to go, and
Yeah.
throwing in a little extra things that we wanted to do.
Yeah.
You guys set up the driver to take us to do that as well. So yeah, that was it was
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
Thank you. That's the tourism portion. We want
Yeah.
you guys to see as much as we can possibly see in a period of time. We not
Right.
just travel, booking your trip, making sure everything is in order. But that tourism piece is so. When his birthday comes along,
Yeah.
we want to make sure that he's in a good
Right.
spot, or
Right.
you guys
Right.
go to the right situation. So when you go back, you have a true South African and South African experience. And I'm going to say this again because I believe that everyone should come to Africa, even if you don't come to South Africa. So if you're looking at Rwanda, go to Rwanda. If you're looking at Ghana, go to Ghana.
Right.
I'm saying this as an African person.
Right.
Go go to those places. But if you like South Africa, you like what we're doing, then just reach out to us, and we can definitely put you in the same seat that these guys are, and you guys can see it for yourself. So again, thanks for sharing your story.
Of course.
You know, it's not always easy, but you know, getting over some things.
Right.
You know, you'll have a nice ride back on the plane, and you'll have some conversations amongst each other.
Yeah.
You might not sleep that much. So, all right. Well, you guys, thank you for watching this video. We really appreciate it. And like I said, here we are, and there we go. Talk to you later. All right, everybody, you got an opportunity to see the prices, and like again. All right, everyone, welcome back to another episode of The Real South Africa. We always have a lot to show you, a lot to give you. We find so many different things here in South Africa that are absolutely enjoyable. We have ran across an African American that's here right now who has started a hotel. It's called the Days House. Check him out. And then also a young lady, she's from Botswana, but she's here, and her name is Tato Jessica. She is amazing. She sings. She's an architect. She's a jack of all trades. So again, follow us, and of course, you know, like and subscribe, and let everybody know that, hey, South Africa is a great, lovely destination, as we are as well. And let's go after it.
Days House's first Sundays are events based in Observatory Johannesburg. Happening this afternoon, you'll get to experience live music featuring Langa Mavuso, Spa Mdlalose, Zano, Tato, Jessica, and Vivacious DJ alongside Ostebza. Now, this concept was created as a platform to connect with people in an intimate setup while enjoying good music, food, and drinks. For more on what we can expect this afternoon, we chat to the producer and owner of the hotel, Gabriel Lavelle, as well as artist Spa Mdlalose. It's great to have you both on Morning Live. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
All right, let's start with you, Gabriel. How did this concept even come about, and how did you go about sort of designing the concept or deciding what it is you want this event to become?
Well, Days House, first and foremost, is a hotel. And so we're a boutique hotel in Observatory. It's a concept that came after a long time of just doing a lot of different things. So I'm actually from America, having retail stores and working in just different industries. I wanted to create a safe space throughout Africa, and Johannesburg was the perfect spot to start this.
Now, there's a lot that happens in Johannesburg, though. Lots of events, lots of concerts, lots of music festivals, lots of, just a lot.
Yeah.
How do you differentiate from what you're trying to create here with?
I think the interesting thing is, for me personally, especially living in New York the last 10 years, it's been interesting trying to find a particular type of vibe. And I've always looked for something a little more calm, a little more steady, you know, and just want to have a progressive, intimate space that people can feel fulfilled from, not hungover.
For Gabriel, how often will these gatherings be happening, and are there any plans in place to expand it or take it to other places outside of Observatory Johannesburg?
Yeah, so we will always be hosting a lot of different events. We have paint and sip events, we have different curated galleries, and we will be releasing lots of different things.
Yeah.
We hope to one day partner with different event spaces and expand it, but right now we really are focused on the intimacy of creating a community within Days House.
Yeah.
Hello everyone, it is Latasha Blanton with The Real South Africa, and today I had the opportunity to be at Day's house. The information will be at the bottom of the screen. If this is your first time watching, thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if it's not your first time, also just share and make sure everyone knows that we exist. Today I am talking to Gabriel. Say your last name for me. Lavelle. So I'm just gonna let him tell you his story. He's also an American.
Yep.
So he also is in South Africa full time, but his resume is extremely long as well, and I'm excited for him to tell you his story. So Gabe, please tell us your story.
Sure. So my name is Gabriel Lavelle. I've been in South Africa for about 2 years now. I started, originally from a small town, actually the Boeing. I'm actually not originally from Seattle.
Okay.
So now that I'm talking to Americans, I actually have to
give them like
the real
yeah.
I'm actually from north of Seattle. I'm from Everett, Washington.
Oh, okay.
Which is the town of where all the Boeing planes are manufactured. So growing up in that town, I ended up moving to New York about 10 years ago.
Wow.
I've been an entrepreneur since I was a kid. So from clothing brands to coffee shops to whatever, honestly, I've kind of just touched in everything. And essentially, I mean, after doing real estate investment for a while and doing Airbnbs and things like that throughout the United States, then some in Mexico City, Thailand, I wanted to come to South Africa. And when I did, I had already started planning on doing a kind of a new concept of a boutique hotel, Airbnb type of experience. But it was the point was to actually encompass all the different creative things I love and put it under one brand. So when I came here for a vacation, I ended up loving it and realizing that I could actually start a whole movement here. So that's where the Days House was born. So Days House essentially is a boutique hotel brand that's focused on experience and Africanism and a contemporary view of what Africa has to offer. So each of our rooms is inspired by a different country throughout Africa in the current contemporary landscape. We also then trade with those countries, with local artisans from those countries to actually allow you to take a piece home with you. So we want to create our own little small ecosystem. And the goal is to open them up all across Africa to then represent each country throughout Africa.
So that's a lot of information, but the one thing I want you guys to make sure you picked up on is that he came here on vacation and fell in love. That is what The Real South Africa does. We encourage you to come on a visit, and on that visit you will see enough stuff with the way our packages are put together for you to decide, just like he did after a visit, that hey, this is a marketplace filled with opportunities. And he found a space that he could fit in, and there's a lot of times where you can make a space. Spaces where you can flourish, and that's not something that we can always do in the States. A lot of us that are entrepreneurs from the United States understand how difficult it is to do certain things. And a lot of times the support that we need as entrepreneurs in the US is not there. But you will find that support in South Africa.
There's also too much red tape, right? There's so much red tape in America. If I wanted to do a project like this, it would be exponentially more expensive with all these different lawyers and different stakeholders, whereas I just wanted to have free reins over what I wanted to do. And as somebody who's traveled a bunch, I think at this point I've been to over 67 countries, something like that. An important thing for me was always to look at where I wanted to live.
Absolutely.
I knew, coming from a small place in America, then to moving to one of the best cities in America, I'm gonna say
New York.
But it's its own world.
It
so
is.
after that, I'm like, okay, what's next?
Yeah.
How do I give back to home? So, out of all those places that I visited, spent time in, and I'll stay at a place for a month, 2 months.
For sure. Because you got to try it out.
Absolutely. When I came here, immediately.
Exactly.
Immediately. And I was like, how can I make my life work in South Africa?
And that's the funny part about it. I mean, people don't always believe us when we say when you get here, you know Like, it's not something that takes a little bit of time. You know immediately, which you basically start to do. I don't know if you did this, but we just started to come back and forth, like, in all the live, and then it was
3 months here.
Yes.
And then I guess I officially have to do
You're like, it's like I'm spending all of my vacation time in South Africa. I might as well just be in South Africa. So that's kind of the pathway. So just keep those things in mind when you're like, you really want to move. Obviously, he went through the visa process just like you have to. It's not an overnight process. It is an actual process. The country has its own steps and things you have to go through. But he was able to create this amazing space called the Days House. It is available to you if you want a boutique, customized experience. It is part of our packages if you decide that you want to do that, or we can design one that specifically for you. So just keep that in mind. The information will be at the bottom of the in the description of this video. But we are honored to be friends with him. We've been trying to get at him for quite a while, so we're just happy that in his busy schedule, because if the architect has her hands in everything, he's got his own body and everything. And you know I'm right. You know I'm right. I do know I'm right. He does a lot of things, but he's doing a lot of good for the continent. He invests in the people here in South Africa. He understands that the best way to invest is to actually be here amongst the people, and he has chosen to do that, just like we've chosen to do. So it's not a situation where you can sit back and come up with theories about how you can make things work. You have to come here and actually figure out how everything works. We've got apparatuses in place for you to absolutely do that. So keep those things in mind. Gabe is a plethora of knowledge. He knows a lot of things. There's a lot of people, and we have access to him. So just keep that in mind as we are building our team and our network, that if you decide to come on a trip with us and you decide that you want to make South Africa your home full time, you also will have those types of access. So just know that the network here is growing and you have the opportunity to be a part of it. Is there anything that you want them to know specifically before we kind of wrap things up about South Africa?
Honestly, just get here. I mean, it really, honestly, that's the biggest thing.
That's all I always say. I'm like, you gotta get here.
And the thing is that no amount of videos, no amount of explaining, no amount of testimonials will ever give you the feeling that happens the minute you step foot on soil in South Africa, specifically for me even. And I think that the community here is very strong, and we're all here to help each other.
Absolutely.
And for me, it's about building the bridge between America and Africa, and how can we help each other and coexist in these spaces and make sure that we're looking out for each other. So I'm always available and here to work with you guys, and just here and happy to be a part of it, honestly.
And we are just as honored. I mean, to find another person on the continent that is very like-minded, like we are, meaning that we're trying to build that bridge. We're trying to, be a part of the community. We're trying to give back to the communities that we live in. Just to meet someone who's on the same page as us just excites us even more. That means we're able to collaborate even more, come up with more ideas. The ideas that we've been able to just kind of throw out just in regular conversation, you guys will eventually find out later. But we've got a lot of things that we're going to be working on together. So just hold tight and just understand that, we're not in Africa or South Africa to be stagnant. We are here to grow, and we are inviting you to grow with us. So when you get the opportunity, book that trip, info at therealsouthafrica.com, and as he said, get here.
Definitely.
Thanks for watching. Keeping in line with all that South Africa offers, take a listen to Tato Jessica up next.
Welcome back to Afternoon Express, coming to you live on SABC3 this wonderful Friday afternoon. Now, Tato Jessica discovered her love for poetry and hip-hop at the tender age of 15. And by 17, she became the only female vocalist of the six-piece hip-hop group Excalibur. She is now carving out a career as a solo artist, and her latest single, titled Problem, earned her an award for the Best Female Singer at the Yorona FM Music Awards in February this year.
Listen
And I don't wanna fight, but it's looking like tonight we about to throw down. Like royalty with no crown, it's a problem. Yeah. Houston, we got a problem. Houston, we got a problem. Houston, we got a problem. I think we got a little problem.
Yes, Tato Jessica, welcome to the show.
Hi, JB, thank you.
I mean, what's so amazing is how absolutely fierce you are in your music video. And in real life, you are this tiny little angel. You are an angel.
Everybody's like, you're so small. I'm like,
I know. It's good. It means you're just going to age well and then like be petite and gorgeous your whole life.
Thank you.
So your career started when you were really, really very young.
Yes.
And I'm always in such admiration of people like you because I think one of the most difficult things in the world to do must be to write poetry. So, I mean, you must have had so many thoughts and so much going on in your mind from such a young age. What inspired that? Like, what was that story like?
I think growing up as an only child for like 10 to 12 years, that fueled a lot of the things that I do now because, you know, just being alone, you experience so much. And, you know, I was just that loner child growing up. So I think I had a lot of things to think about. Because, I mean, Beyonce is like up there.
But your voice is exceptional.
Thank you.
Do you have to, like, I know Alicia Keys and Beyonce and all of them, and Mariah Carey especially, go on like vocal breaks where they won't speak to anyone for a week. Do you do like any particular exercises and vocal warm-ups or anything just to create that power in your voice?
You know what? I actually want to learn how to do that because I feel like I'm sometimes too casual. I'm that kind of a person who likes to sing out of emotion. So like the whole technical part of it, I still have to learn. Right now, I'm still singing from my heart and just emotion.
Oh, well, we absolutely love all the emotion that comes out in your voice. So you're going to be performing for us a little bit later. What are you going to be singing?
I am going to be performing Problem.
Nice.
Yes.
Houston, we got a problem. Yeah, well, that's why I'm not a singer. Thank you so much for being here. We've loved having you this gorgeous Friday afternoon.
Thank you so much.
Hello, everyone. This is Latasha Blanton from The Real South Africa. And if this is your first video watching, thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if it's not your first video with us, as always, we like to bring you things that are real about South Africa. And today I have the opportunity of filming here at the Days House, which you'll have information more about when you see the description at the bottom of this video. But today, the reason why I'm so excited is because I got to meet a young lady who is 27 years old doing some amazing things for the Days House. I'm gonna let her introduce herself, tell you what she does and where she's from.
Hi everyone, my name is Tato Jessica Matabuche, and I am basically a creative, a designer, an architect, singer, songwriter, just all around creative. And at Days House, I am currently doing renovations for their kitchen, the conference space, a little bit of the decking, poolside, landscaping, so just fingers everywhere.
So you were basically redesigning the space all from your creative mind, as you like to say.
I would like to say 50% because the person that I work with is very particular on what they want. So yeah, that's.
But you are basically.
Yes, I'm doing most of the designs and the plans and the landscaping.
And just out of curiosity, what makes you interested in doing architecture? Like that's not something that women normally get into. Like where did that come from?
Yeah, I think I've always known that I wanted to get into the creative space and I just didn't know where. I fell in love with architecture because my uncle was a construction engineer.
Oh wow.
So I was quite close to him and then he's like, oh, you should try architecture. Then I discovered, oh, there's a creative engineering course. And that's how I ended up doing architecture and I love it now.
That's amazing. That's amazing. You also mentioned that you sing. Did you sing before you became an architect? Like how did that, you've always been singing?
I've always been
a singer. Out singing?
Yeah. Basically, my mom always says, you know, when she was expecting me, she would always sing all the time and it made sense when I was born. She's like, oh, you're the reason. So yeah, I've always loved singing. I I mean, since I was 16.
So do you write as well?
Yes.
So you write your own songs?
I write my own songs.
Do you play any instruments?
Not yet. I want to learn the keys. A little bit of guitar. I wouldn't say it's like to a professional level.
I understand.
Yeah. But yeah, I really like the keys.
So singer, songwriter, architect. What else should I add to your resume?
Designer. I do a bit of graphics design. So just say creative. It just puts everything in one box. It
doesn't. Don't put yourself in a box.
Okay.
But that is the box. If we had to choose one, we would put her in the creative box. So I am excited simply because you are so young and know what you're doing, and it is important for people to know that people like you exist.
Yeah.
Now tell me about home.
Home is Botswana. I'm originally from a small town called Francistown. I grew up in Gaborone, if you guys know Botswana. Yeah, very humble place, very chilled people. I love how, everybody's so welcoming. You only see it after you leave that, oh wow, home is actually homey. I love the people, I love the energy. It was a little slow for me. But, going back home is always great. I'm a very farm-oriented person. Like, my whole family is a farming family. And, obviously that gets you into it. So that's what I like about home.
So, if your whole family's a farming family, do I add farmer to your resume as well?
Oh, God. I guess, but I think it's just something that I've picked up because my mom was so passionate about it, and I was like, oh, okay, let me learn from her. Some of these things just rub off of you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you had a pretty well-rounded environment. I mean, to be able to grow up and say, I can farm, I can sing, I can, I don't know, graphic design, be an architect, so that you really feel like there's nothing that you can't do.
Definitely.
No, I appreciate that. That's something that people need to know. So I am honored to talk to you today, and I want everyone to know that I'm not sure if Tato's a freelancer, but
yes.
She's a freelancer. Anyone needs an architect out there in Joburg, or if you're in America and you're thinking you want to build your own house, because there are tons of you that are looking at lots to build houses, Tato Jessica, because you got to say both of her names, will be available to you, and her information will also be at the bottom of this video. So thank you for taking the time to watch. We hope to see you all in South Africa soon. If you have not yet booked a trip, you know how to contact us, info@therealsouthafrica.com. All other questions, please go to outreach@therealsouthafrica.com. And once again, we look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
See, I feel like it's time for us to like go away from here, you know what I mean? I've been thinking about it for a long time.
Well, where we go?
T, let's go to Africa.
Shit, nigga, please, be for real.
Yo, I've never been more serious in my life. I mean, we've been to the islands, we've been everywhere. Who says we can't go to Africa?
I don't know. Africa's far.
So what? I'm saying, just think about us. That's all we ever talk about. That's our dream, to go to our homeland, where our roots are.
Okay, y'all, so now what I normally do here is they give you this menu, right? And what you do is you go through and they got all kind of stuff. Hamburgers, ribs, chicken, fries, you name it. Everything is here to include coleslaw with bacon. And what you do is you just tick what you want, hand it to them, and then after that, you wait a little bit, relax, chill, you know, enjoy the view, the weather, obviously, and then chill. So, and then after that, you eat. Hey. Yeah, no, you're good.
Yeah, sure. From YouTube.
Really? You know it's from YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, then say hi to everybody.
Hi everyone.
What's your name?
It's Oscar here.
What?
Oscar.
Okay.
Moray.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
You might see this on YouTube. Okay, thank you, bro.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The food has arrived. Okay, y'all, the food has arrived. We had somebody who recognized us from YouTube, but I got a small portion of pork ribs. They're going to be absolutely amazing. And then, of course, I got my my lemon pepper wings here that I love and whatnot. So the food's going to be great, and of course, can't go wrong with a beer. So I'll check you on the flip side.
Smaller property.
Hey man, go ahead.
Yeah, you can see all this place. Leka vibe. You got Mosquito here. The one and only. One love.
Sitting here with some of our friends that we
Hello, friends.
And she won't introduce herself. I don't know why.
I am Nomatemba. I'm in South Africa, Johannesburg, and we're having Rock Mamas today. I know you probably have the same in the US, but
no, we don't.
Has a South African flair.
And you're a businesswoman as well, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Full-time corporate, full-time businesswoman, and this is my son.
He likes to eat.
Oh yeah. Say hi. Wave into the camera.
And then we got this one over here.
Hi.
Yeah, she's trying not to eat.
Yeah, well, no, I'm not on a diet, hey? I'm just, stalling.
Fair enough. You got another party to go to.
I have a kids party that I'm attending, so if I eat now, it basically means I'm just going to spend the whole day eating, and I'm trying to avoid that. So
fair enough.
Talk about your business. So my name is Mbali. I'm also from South Africa. I am a full-time businesswoman. I have a couple of businesses, but the one that I'm popularly known for is clothing making. So I run a fashion clothing brand which sells online. We sell women's ready-to-wear clothing, and we sell online basically. So it's just a click of a button, and you're good.
Excellent. And all her details will be in the description, y'all. So she doesn't even know it yet, but it's going to be there. All right, everyone, as you see, it can get a little hectic here in South Africa when it comes to the nightlife. You've seen a little bit, but there's a whole lot more to go through. And again, we're only in Sandton City. What about all the other absolute provinces that are here? So enjoy yourself, but check it out. When you come here on your trip, you can come out and hang out with us and or, do your own little thing in your own little nightlife situation. So hope to hear from you soon. Cheers. Hello, everyone. This is Mark Blanton from the Real South Africa. Man, today is an awesome day. We're actually here in Sandton City. You've seen parts of it before as we have ridden through, but today we're going to kind of like go through, show you the architecture, just kind of give you great views of the city and so forth. It's going to be absolutely amazing, but you can see what South Africa really is versus what they told you and so forth. There's way too much to see, so we're going to do the best we can. Keep in mind that we're not going to go to Sandton City Mall. We're going to do that in a whole other situation because that video deserves a lot more than just a quick glance through. But we're going to show you basically everything that you need to see so you can see what the Black excellence here in South Africa has actually done. So let's go this way. So, what do you think? This is absolutely crazy, isn't it? We got much more to show you, so stay with us, and you will be able to see everything that's down here in Sandton City. Right now, we're still under the, COVID conditions and so forth, so you won't see a lot of people. But normally, it's bustling with people. So much going on. It's a Saturday, actually, right in the middle of the afternoon. But like I said, we try to take COVID seriously here in South Africa. But again, the structures, the landscape, everything is here. So like I said, stay with us and you're going to see more. as you see here in South Africa, just being down here in Santa City, South Africa is an actual luxury brand. All the luxury brands are here, as you can possibly see. And of course, we're at the Mercedes dealership, and we just wanted to bring to you the difference between the dealerships you see in the U.S. and the dealerships that you see here in South Africa. You know, it's kind of night and day. So service, all these types of things are here for you. And especially when you come here on a trip with us, you get an opportunity to enjoy all of this. And this is all for you as well. So, you know, consider coming to South Africa. Honestly, you will not lose and so forth. And at the same time, you'll probably end up gaining and learning, you know, what it's like to get good service, going to nice places, do nice things that you can actually afford. So if you have any questions, obviously hit us up at info@therealsouthafrica.com. We'll love to chat with you. All right, guys, this is Mark Edward Blanton from The Real South Africa. And guess what? Our visa services is back. We're going to be helping you guys with visas because we all know that it can be problematic to get a visa here in the Republic of South Africa. So what we have done, we partnered with a big company that will assist us, and we've checked them out. We recommend that their services are very, very proper. Of course, we go with proper here in the Republic of South Africa, and they can assist you. So if you have questions about, do I qualify for a visa, then that's when we have our consult. You get a consult with these guys. They will literally go through everything with you. And my expectations is for you to ask all the questions that you need to ask so you will know exactly which way to proceed. So they work in every arena of immigrations. So it would definitely help us who are looking to migrate to the Republic of South Africa. And all I can say is first, come on a trip, of course. And once you come on a trip, then you will be motivated to do all the work that needs to happen for you guys to come to South Africa properly. So all I can say is this is a great team. This is a great situation. All I can say is, again, reach out to us at outreach@therealsouthafrica.com. We will respond to you, and then you'll get an email, and then the process has began. Okay, so we will see you guys here properly in sunny South Africa. Do yourself a favor. Come to South Africa. Come to the Kruger and enjoy what is meant for you to enjoy. Look at this environment. Can't you see yourself enjoying yourself right here with the Real South Africa Travel and Tourism? Well, we can make it possible, and we could do this for you today. Go to our website, therealsouthafrica.com, and book, and you'll be part of something like this, something very special, something you can tell your friends and families that you did. And yes, this is Africa. This is the Africa that they do not want you to see, but we're going to show it to you, and we're going to make it available. And yes, we've been there ourselves, and we feel that this is the best experience that you can actually have here in the Republic of South Africa. So come here on safari with us. And of course, visit our website, therealsouthafrica.com. You have reached The Real South Africa, and we are your travel and tourism company based here in South Africa. And of course, we are always talking about safari lodges. They are one of the best places to go to, and you're going to be able to experience it with us. As you see, going on safari is absolutely exhilarating. But in this case, we always do 5-star safari lodges. And in this case, it is no different. This one here is very, very special because this is built on a train, and this is the only one in the entire world. It is located in Kruger National Park, and we want you guys to come to experience this 5-star opulent experience. It is amazing. I can't explain it to you any better than what you're seeing here. All you need to do is reach out to us at therealsouthafrica.com, and then of course you can go ahead and click on Kruger on one of the tabs or contact us via email. But as you see, the food is amazing, everything is nice, and this is what you deserve. So let's go ahead and make this a normal event for yourself and come to South Africa. You will be amazed. All right, guys, welcome to The Real South Africa Travel and Tourism. We are a travel company based in Johannesburg. However, we can get you to Durban because look at what you're looking at. Isn't that amazing? Can't you imagine yourself just hanging out here for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days? I'm trying to tell you, you're probably not going to want to leave like a lot of our guests from the past. However, all you have to do to come here is reach out to our website, therealsouthafrica.com, and you can come and enjoy and see what South Africa is really about. There's so much here, so much to do between the beaches, between the culture, between the food and everything else. And of course, the people here in South Africa in this place called Durban. We will see you here in sunny South Africa.
Thank you so much for spending spending time with us today. If you like what you saw, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the notifications button